What would it mean to be able to talk to angels? How would that change your life? Join us now on Angel Talk Tuesday as the psychic angel channelers Julie Geigel, Susan Schuler, and Carrie Ann Larson allow angels to speak directly through them, sharing messages from beyond. As you bathe in the vibrational frequency of the angels here, you will begin to open up to a stronger and clearer communication of your own. The purpose of this show is to help you awaken, expand, and remember the magnificent being that you are and the mission you came here to fulfill.
Welcome. Our theme for the month is mental health, and today's topic is stepping out of zombie mentality. And so we're very, very excited to join you here today. This is Julie Geigel, International Psychic Medium, Trance Channel for Archangel Metatron and the Masters of Light and Awakened Healer. You can find me over at www.juliegeigel.com and on Facebook at Spiritual Psychic Medium, Julie Geigel. Are you getting our weekly angel inspirations? When you sign up for our weekly email messages, you are automatically added to our free healing list, where I offer a free remote healing with my John of God crystal bed for everyone on my list during the show. So I actually have it going right now. I love to channel with the crystal bed on. The energy just is so amazing. Absolutely. So your chakras are being cleansed, cleared, and released at this moment. All right. You can go ahead and sign up for our angel inspirations at www.psychicmediumjulie.com. All right. Let's go ahead and ring the tingsha bells to clear out any lower vibrations and create this beautiful, pure, sacred space for healing today. Welcome. I am Metatron. We are thrilled and delighted to join you here today, opening up to more of who you are and why you came here to this planet. Allow yourself to take a deep breath and sink deeper and deeper into this beautiful, sacred healing space. As this planet experiences the effects of Mercury retrograde, we bring to you a beautiful, sacred healing to help keep you grounded, calm, and invigorated during this Mercury retrograde. Feel yourself being bathed in this beautiful Metatronic frequency, healing, expansion, and ascension. Opening to receive all of the grace and glory of God, the gifts of the universe. We are aware that there are many of you suffering here on this earth plane, suffering with addictions, suffering with issues related to stimulating yourself so that you are able to feel better, because you are unable to access your own personal power and glory that you have come here to this planet. It is within you, and as the chaos of this world overwhelms your human being, you tend to reach for chemicals or things outside of yourself to soothe, to calm, almost like a healing balm. But we want you to know here today, there is a new frequency on your planet, a new energetic system being put into place. There will be many shifts with this retrograde that are coming. The energy is quite intense at this time. As you allow yourself to stay grounded in the dynamics of your earth dimension, you will be able to navigate through this intense energy expansion much more easily. As you continue to awaken, evolve, expand, and move into the highest places of enlightenment and God realization, your addictions will dissolve. They will evaporate. They will disseminate into nothingness. They will hold no power over you any longer. It is in your suffering that you reach for a better feeling. And so the suffering has a purpose. It is designed to help you align with your ultimate self. For without suffering, many of you would continue on a path of good, never experiencing awesome or amazing, settling. And so we dismiss that idea, and we applaud you standing here in this spiritual realm, surrounding you, uplifting and inspiring you with all of the gifts of heaven, the glory of God. It is a beautiful time on your earth. So as you begin to question your needs, your desires, your addictions, we encourage you to go within. There it is. There is a beautiful healing within you. There is beautiful power, grace, simplicity, tranquility, and peace. As you open your heart to love, the love that you are, that you embody in every moment of your day, your experiences here on earth will begin to expand. You will let go of judging. You will let go of what is good and bad. You will let go of that which is no longer serving you. These thoughts come from lower frequency vibrational patterns that are being eradicated, disentangled, disseminated. They are being cleared, cleansed. You are a magnificent spiritual being. Your addiction does not define you. Every day you are free to choose again. Take a deep breath. And allow new opportunities, new ideas for growth and healing to come into your awareness. We are bringing you people to help you heal, to help you realize your fullest potential, to help you fulfill the mission you came here to accomplish. Place your hand over your heart now. Allow yourself to open to receive this healing. Open to receive these people that are coming to assist you. They will come in spiritual form, and they will come in human form. You are surrounded. You are held in a beautiful light, glowing eternally, helping you to find your way back to yourself, your soul. I am Metatron, and I have spoken here today. You are listening to Angel Talk Tuesday, hosted every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, and this is Julie Geigel. Coming up in our next segment is Susan Schuler and Jacob, a master teacher from the Akasha.
The future of Internet radio is here. OMTimes Radio, IOM FM. The number one reason girls drop out of school in sub-Saharan Africa is lack of access to feminine hygiene products. The Pads for Schoolgirls Project, an outreach of Humanity Healing International, is changing this paradigm by setting up sewing programs at schools, teaching girls a vocational skill, while producing the reusable pads that help keep them attending classes. The girls pay it forward by making and giving pad kits to other girls in need. To learn more, visit humanityhealing.org. Humanity Healing is where your heart is.
Hi, I'm Kelly Fox, host and astrologer of The Astrology Show. Each week, I'll give you access to the current transits, which are a valuable tool that provide astrological information to help unlock the potential each of us has. Understanding the stars can help steer us in the right direction to make better informed choices. So if you're wondering what's going to happen in your week ahead, be sure to tune in to The Astrology Show for guidance, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Hi, I'm Julie Geigel. Join us on our annual John of God Healing Retreat or experience a John of God crystal bed session. You can find more information at juliegeigel.com.
And I'm Alicia Isaacs-Howes, International Soul Connection Expert. Are you looking for more energy, calmness, clarity, or an inspired solution? Then get your free Soul Connection Kit at yoursoulstory.com today.
I'm Catherine Glass. Check out my psychic development classes at catherineglass.com.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Hi, this is Bill Maher. I can find humor in almost anything, but one thing I never laugh about is cruelty to animals. If you don't get the joke either, write People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, 501 Front Street, Norfolk, Virginia, 23510.
Welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. This is Susan Schuler. Thank you, Julie Geigel, for that insight from Archangel Metatron. As a channeler, I work with a team of guides, of whom Jacob is the master teacher and leader of this group. He is who I call on to access the Akashic Records. I'm a professional psychic medium based in Los Angeles. although I do readings for people on the phone and on Skype all over the world. I also do frequent mediumship and psychic demonstrations, as well as small group readings and larger private events. All the details for any of this information may be found at my website at mediumsusan.com. So let me just catch a breath here and invite Jacob forward. Dearest children, we know this topic is a challenging one to discuss because many of you have had friends and family who have dealt with this situation. Perhaps even you fight the battle with addiction, but we want to remind you that we are always here to help you as you go through your continued challenges during this life. So as we discuss addictions today, please remember that you are not alone. Not now, not ever. As with all things, we remind you to take a deep breath. Whether dealing with your own addictions or the addictions close to you, taking time to take this breath will keep you from reacting, and this is important. However, we need you to realize why so many have this problem on earth today. We are not implying that this has not been going on for generations, but we do see a high number of people, even the very young, who deal with addictions today on earth. This problem stems from how so many of you have removed yourself from the equation and are simply numbing your minds because you know something feels off. You know this, but you still have an inability to put your finger on exactly what the problem is. You look to outside sources to bring you joy and fulfillment, yet forget to look at the spark that lies within, the divine spark. We are here to tell you that the problem is you are not plugged in properly to the divine source of all creation. You live your lives believing that your human form is all there is. Yet this is far from the truth. Your human form is but a tiny aspect of this entire entity in which you are. It is as if you sit on a beach with only one grain of sand nearby and are missing all the other beautiful grains. The entire rest of the setting, the ocean, the sun, the blue sky, the clouds, the trees, the sounds of the waves and the birds, the sights of nearby islands. You miss it all looking at the lone grain of sand and wonder why you feel so empty and alone. You have chosen to incarnate at an exciting yet challenging time, a time when the vibration of the planet is changing, and many of you feel this. We realize this does not always make things easy for you because this vibrational change brings with it much stress to your physical bodies. So this combination is not attaching yourselves, aligning yourselves to the source of all that is. It is causing much discord. Yet, we remind you these are also exciting times, and this scenario is setting the stage for much regeneration, growth, and purging. We want you to not just realize something is missing, but to move forward and allow us to help lead you to find more productive ways to experience these vibrational changes rather than through the use of drugs, prescribed medications, alcohol, food, and other such addictions. We are indeed moving toward the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Let us help you with this transition. We feel such deep sorrow when you choose to live, numbing yourself from the truth and the possible beauty you could but embrace if you allowed yourself to look within to see the truth. Stop riding the same merry-go-round. You are no longer children and are growing up. Is it not getting old and dull? This continued monotonous ride. The scenery remains the same, unchanging. Your vision is blurred. Do you not crave clarity? Be brave, for we see the direction that your kind is heading. So why not allow this to happen sooner rather than later? You have so much more power than you believe. Stop being the fragile victim and learn to utilize the divine power that resides within. Slow your mind. Allow yourself to feel. Begin to follow your intuition. But all these things will be impossible if you continue to believe you are without power. As you numb your minds, keeping so busy, you forget to feel or contemplate. Unplug yourselves from the stressful grid. Learn to help one another rather than believing you are all separate beings. You are all one. This one of the divine source. Plug yourselves back into that source to regenerate yourselves so you will not feel the need to embrace these addictions. For your soul will be engaged in more productive ways, ways that will feed you, not drain you. As you walk through this life as zombies, medicated and kept busy, so you learn not how to be. You are actually missing the point of why you came here at this exciting time. You are brave. You chose this current adventure. So now, do not permit yourself to stray from this current trajectory that you have willingly placed yourself in. Be excited about these upcoming changes, for as your planet's vibration rises, so will yours when you allow it to happen. And stop fighting it every inch of the way through the things you put in your physical forms. The exhaustion, frustration, and fear that you feel grows old. These no longer serve you. So let them go and begin to allow yourself to embrace this new way of being, of doing, of living your lives as humans. This is not a rat race. You are not a rat, and there is no race when you finally come to the realization that there are many entities, but you are all one. You are divine. Stop sleepwalking through your life. You came here with many lessons and goals to be achieved, but unless you allow yourself to feel and delve within, you will never fully comprehend that there is something great and powerful outside of yourself, but that resides within. Be proud of who you are. You are love. Never forget that. You are truth. Trust that we believe this. You are pure. You are divine. And we know you are brave. Be proud of who you are, flaws and all. You are a beautiful, perfect being, just the way you are. We are excited for you and see where you are headed. We will do all within our power to help you give up these things that no longer serve you. Quiet your racing minds through meditative forms, not things that suck your life force. You are beautiful beings. This is Susan Schuler. Once again, feel free to check out my website at mediumsusan.com. We're going to take a short commercial break. Please stay tuned for Carrie Ann Larson, who will be channeling Orion from the celestial realm.
The cutting edge of conscious radio, OMTimes Radio, IOM-FM. Host your show on IOM-FM, the radio network of OMTimes Media, one of the more recognized brand names in the conscious community, and is backed by the extensive marketing reach of OMTimes. Hosting a show on IOM-FM immediately connects you with our extensive dedicated community.
Come heal yourself. What is healing? Healing is nothing but connecting with your all-knowing higher self that already has solutions to all your problems and is always there to guide you. Through this show, we help you to connect with that you are and tap into that innate potential you have to transform your life and fly high. Please join me, your host Monica Goyal, every Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific. Namaste.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Be sure to sign up for our free healing list at juliegeigel.com.
I'm Alicia Isaacs-Howes, International Soul Connection Expert. Everyone has a soul story, and today you can learn how to work in yours in the self-study Soul Journeys Akashic Record Level 1 at yoursoulstory.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Stop by and show us some love at our Facebook page, Angel Talk Tuesday, and remember your magnificence.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Hi, this is Christina Ricci with RAIN. Every 2 minutes, another American is sexually assaulted. If you or someone you know has been sexually assaulted, you are not alone. Help is just a call or click away through the National Sexual Assault Hotline. Please call 1-800-656-HOPE, that's HOPE, or visit RAIN.org, that's RAINN.org.
Brought to you by RAIN and this station.
Welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. This is Carrie Ann Larson. Thank you so much, Susan Schuler, for that incredible wisdom from Jacob, a master teacher of the Akasha. I am so happy to connect with you all again this week. I am a spiritual medium, shaman, and what I like to call a creative adventurer. I do mediumship and psychic readings, shamanic healings, and classes over the phone, internet, and all over the Los Angeles area. I am the founder of the Journey to Authenticity series, an intensive journey to guide you on your path to prosperity, abundance, health, love, and the one thing at the root of it all, your authenticity. You can hop over to my website, carrieannlarson.com, to learn more and get a free chakra journey meditation along with mindfulness tips you can incorporate in all areas, even while you're navigating crazy LA traffic. I do work with several guides and angels. Ryan is currently taking the leadership role, and I know he is anxiously awaiting to get started, so let's begin. Hello, I am here, Orion from the celestial realm. I see you have another compelling topic for today. How does one break free of zombie mentality, addiction, the need to escape from the essence of the mind? And even more, why do so many of you desire it so greatly? You are an infinite being having a human experience. It can be overwhelming at times. You put so much pressure on yourselves, so much unnecessary pressure. Stop it. There is no need to mold yourself into the idea of perfection you have in your mind. That is not reality. You have no need to mold yourself into the idea of perfection society has placed on you. That is not reality. Stop it. The only true reality is that you are already perfection. You are perfect as you are in this very moment. Every breath you take is pure perfection, a reflection of the divine being you are at work in physical form. It is so important that you remember this when you feel you are drowning. Simply remember to breathe. Currently, we watch as you further dig yourselves into holes, deeper and deeper down you go, when it is up that you truly desire to travel. You will not find air burying yourself in work, alcohol, drugs, or any other form of escape you may try. There is no escape from the present moment, only acceptance. It may seem terrifying to face the light, but I am here for you. We are all here for you. It is the false light at the end of the tunnel that is truly terrifying. The tunnel digging downward. All you have to do is look up. Your soul remembers. Your soul knows it is the mind that you are trying to escape. Stop it. Slow the mind so the soul can speak, so the soul can be heard and understood. Meditate. It does not have to be long. Even in this simple act, you expect perfection, immediate perfection. You forget it already is. The very act is perfection. Begin where you are. Let go of perfection, and the world will not feel so heavy on your shoulders. Return to your soul, and your mind will follow. Return to the very nature of who you are, the reality of your soul. Set yourself free of the chains that confine you, the invisible chains of addiction, alcohol, drugs, work, food, sex, and so many more. Whatever your addiction is, we are here. We will send you the help you seek. They will come in many forms, but your soul will recognize, even if the mind cannot. If you still wonder, all you have to do is ask. Ask for clarity, but know the answers are already within you. The very question shows you are in tune at a higher frequency than your physical body realizes. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to do what your soul came here to do. To remember its magnificence. To remember its infinite beauty. To return to these. Rise above the clouds that offer false reflections of hope. Rise above the temporary escapes of addiction. Allow yourself to heal. It is only the illusions of your mind that hold you back. The shadow parts of who you are, casting fear on the reality of who you are. Shatter these illusions. Do not be afraid. It is time to heal your wounds. Do not hide from them. any longer. Heal what at your very core is causing your discord. By doing this, you will break free of your addictions. You will no longer need to hide yourself from the worries of the mind by digging deeper and deeper. Your soul will finally be revealed. It will be heard, and you will finally see what the rest of us have seen all along. We do not see your addiction. We do not see the work that you hide yourself behind. We do not see the chains that bind you. We only see your soul and the divine perfection that you already are. It is time for you to see this too. It is time for you to show to the world what we have seen all along. That is your reality. That is the truth of who you are. Just breathe. This is Carrie Ann Larson. Stay tuned for our psychic discussion on today's channeled messages. Also, if you have questions about our channeling, be sure to join us in our Angel Talk Tuesday break room on Facebook, where we connect with you during our commercials.
Bringing a more conscious lifestyle to your world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
There is no death, only a change of worlds. Chief Seattle. Deborah Livingston is an award-winning intuitive psychic medium whose international services include mediumship, spiritual assessment, animal communication, and spiritual mentoring. She is a published author and a trained shaman. Deborah provides evidential messages from spirit and departed loved ones. Learn more at deblivemedium.com. That's DEBLIV medium.com.
Looking for inspiration?
Want to be inspired?
Not sure where to go?
Find Mark and Kim every Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on Inspired Living.
Topics will elevate consciousness and range from metaphysics to the human and social experience and all things spiritual.
Welcome to an inspired community that offers support, encouragement, and new ways of thinking. You are the inspired and the inspiration.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Are you looking for a place to connect with like-minded souls? Check out our inner circle at juliegeigel.com.
I'm Alicia Isaacs-Howes. Are you a coach, healer, or a purpose-driven entrepreneur, but you don't have enough time or financial freedom? Then apply for a free business acceleration session today at yoursoulstory.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Come to our amazing Soul Culture Retreat May 20th through the 23rd in lovely Stowe, Vermont. Sign up at catherineglass.com.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Hi, this is Josh Groban. My favorite thing about music is its ability to inspire and nourish the soul. That's why I'm proud to work with Feeding America, an organization that inspires hope for families in need and helps nourish the 16 million kids in this country struggling with hunger. The The Feeding America nationwide network of food banks gathers surplus food and helps get it to kids in need. But they can't do it alone. Find out how you can help at feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Welcome back. This is Julie Geigel. Thank you for listening to Angel Talk Tuesday, hosted every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central if you're in my neck of the woods, and 7 a.m. Pacific time if you are where Susan and Carrie live. Whoa. On OMTimes Radio. Thank you, Carrie Ann Larson, for that amazing message from Orion. Love to listen to all that wisdom that comes in from him. Now we're just going to take a moment to discuss insights and messages we received during the channeling today. And we'd love to have you join us in the break room over on Facebook at Angel Talk Tuesday Break Room. If you have any questions or comments about our channeling today, we would love to have you join us over there in the break room. All right, and so we will start with Metatron, and Carrie, you're going to have to help me jog my memory a little bit with what I channeled.
Absolutely. One of the main things that really stood out for me with what Metatron delivered for us today was the idea that I'm completely blanking here on this. The allowing ourselves to
go ahead, Susan. Okay, I'm like I can totally jump in on this one. Okay, wow. No, I'll just give you a second here. To me, this one, I have to be honest, really hit home to me, probably because I come from a family of addiction issues. But the thing that Metatron was talking about, the need to remain grounded, I find this very, I found out just recently I ground myself with food. Okay, so I know this is my own issue. And I just, as Metatron was saying this, I was like, wow, it is all about remaining grounded, because if we are this way, it helps so much in our addictions. Carrie, do you understand that, or do you want to add anything to that?
Oh, absolutely, I do. Sorry, my notes, I was jotting so much stuff down, and my notes were all jumbled. I absolutely agree. The grounding was a huge thing that stood out for me, and I have to agree with you, Susan, as well. I ground with food all the time, and I loved his message of just allowing him to show us the way, and allowing him to step forward and be there for us. I thought was just such a beautiful reminder of the fact that we are never alone in all of this, and so often we turn to addictions in order to feed what we feel is missing.
Beautiful. Yeah, and as I try to remember, I just totally like Carrie, I'm like a total blank. As I try to tune into, and that happens a lot when we go really deep. It's difficult to remember. I take notes too, Carrie. Well, not when I'm channeling, but for me, as you know, things start to fade in a little bit more. I was just really excited when he talked about how addictions are dissolving in the new energy.
Oh, I loved that. I loved that.
Could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine the world we'd be living in if there were no addictions? So what I was picking up, and what I remember is that addiction is a frequency. And as we move into these higher frequencies and are able to sustain them for longer periods of time, we will find new ways, healthier, more productive ways to ground and to deal. Well, we won't need to deal anymore. There won't be the stress that will be on our human physical bodies as we are able to maintain the higher frequencies, as the earth maintains a higher frequency. And I know Susan talked about regeneration and purging. So I'm just seeing that, the earth is going through an intense healing, and that's why there's so much that's coming up right now for people, and especially retrogrades are like a huge purge. So today is the first day of Mercury retrograde. Take a deep breath. Carrie talked about that with Orion. Use your breath to ground you. So let's talk about Susan and Jacob, a master teacher of the Akasha. One of the things that stood out for me there was be brave. We see what's coming. You have more power than you believe. Stop being the fragile victim. Allow yourself to feel and remember your power. Unplug yourself from the stressful grid and plug yourself into the universal source that will feed you, not drain you. You are brave, you are pure, you are divine. Be proud of who you are. Gosh, I loved that. Carrie, any thoughts on Susan's channeling?
I do. There were so many things that I was just trying to write down as fast as I could. The stop sleepwalking through life. That quote just stood up to me. I feel there are so many times that I look back and I'm just like, what did I just do for the last 24 hours? Because I was just going through the motions, and like I mentioned earlier, I tend to turn to food. That's my addiction, and I will mindlessly just dive into that. And I just thought that was so powerful. And his message of allowing yourself to feel and to delve in, and that this is not a rat race, and that we are not rats. There are no rats. There is no race. And I just thought that was great. And he also talked about that we truly are moving into the dawn of the age of Aquarius, and that shift is happening, and to be brave and face it.
Absolutely. Susan, any thoughts on your channeling?
Well, it's so interesting because I kept hearing like divine being, and as much as we're spiritual beings and we know we're spiritual beings, sometimes when I hear that I have the divine being within me, it's still, even after all these years, it still is a bit of a surprise or a shock to me, because there's this human part of me that still feels unworthy to be considering part of this divine being. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
Yes, those old belief systems. Absolutely.
Yeah,
and we're going to shift quick with our last minute here and speak quickly about Orion from the celestial realm. He had some awesome information as well. I love the part where he said it is only the illusions of your mind that are holding you back.
And what really hit for me is, what really focused for me was when he talked about the perfection, and how, we all believe we have to have this perfection in us. And he was just pretty much like, we are perfection. I loved when he said, you have no need to mold yourself into perfection. It's like, okay, that's great.
Yeah,
absolutely. Carrie?
I just have to say that it felt so good to be, I'm not fully aware of what I'm saying as I'm saying it. I'm kind of stepping aside, but the whole feeling of this, not even just when I was channeling, the whole call just felt so good and so on point. It just felt in alignment with the reality, and that I think is what stood out the most for me.
Yeah, beautiful way to start Mercury retrograde. Absolutely. And I know if our listeners didn't get a chance to hear the full hour, please be sure to check out our archives. They are always posted 24 hours after our live show airs. And yes, go back. There's beautiful healing in each and every show. And go back and be sure to listen to that in the archives. Maybe actually take some time out. Right before bedtime is a great time to listen to that and really activate that higher energy source for the most powerful healing. But I definitely run this crystal bed through this entire hour, and the healing from the bed is programmed into the show. So even if you miss it live, don't feel like, oh, you've missed out on a healing, because it's there. You can access it through the archives. Most definitely. All right. Well, I know that we are coming to a close here today. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time out of your day to join us here on Angel Talk Tuesday. And again, we'd love to have you join us in our break room over at Angel Talk Tuesday Break Room on Facebook. Post your questions or comments, or ask to be invited to join us. It is a private group, but we would love some company over there. And you have a plethora of angels uplifting, inspiring, and enfolding you in God's love every day. Until next time, this is the Psychic Angel Channelers, Julie Geigel, Susan Schuler, Terry Ann Larson, helping you connect with your own angelic team. Thanks, everyone.